Hello, Western Civ 105 class. Welcome to week 5. We're already in the middle of week 5. So just a few things that I want to mention. First of all, if you are still in my class and turning in work, congratulations. We're almost done, and you've really been working hard, and so that's very commendable. One other thing I want to mention, there's a few of you that have turned in late work without permission. I don't know why. I shouldn't have to say this over again, but I'll make this clear. So I went ahead and gave you full points. But I made this very clear in several early announcements and in the syllabus. If you turn in late work and it doesn't get approval from me first, I don't care even if you accidentally forgot to turn it in and you want to turn it in. Once it's a day later after, within a few hours after the due date, if you turn in late work without my approval, I give it an automatic 0. I don't look at it. I've said this, okay? So at this point right now, make sure, I'm very flexible, but you do have to approach me. Once you don't have the work in and it's late, you just need to contact me. But that contact's important. It keeps you accountable, and it also helps me gauge where work is at. I have some students that want to dump tons of late work on me without prior approval, and it's not happening, okay? And right now, the best thing to do is remind yourself, if you have late work, okay, if you turn in late work without asking me, you weren't supposed to get any points for it, but I did give you points for it. Please make sure you're paying attention to that, okay? Remember that my whole setup has been to be flexible and help you guys out. That's why I don't even use the calendar, so that when you're communicating with me, you can work through the late work. What I do want to remind you is, even if you have prior approval from me to do late work, we're coming up to a point where the class is almost done, and I'm going to have to post an announcement on the last day that I'll figure this out, when the last day that I can take any late work in, because I just need time to grade everything and get the grades in on time. So just please keep that in mind. We're going through this week, one more week of regular class setup, and then finals, and that's it. So please keep that in mind. And I hope you all also understand that right now, the history that you're learning, and you're learning a lot in just these short periods of time, and what we're going to cover next week will massively make the world make more sense to you. For instance, the Russia-Ukraine conflict, we're going to cover more next week, but you have the background to this. A very popular movie out right now is Oppenheimer. We're covering the atomic bomb and that circumstance. The Korean War, which is still not officially over and is being addressed today. There's a background to all of this. There's a historical backdrop that's important. I'm going to go over next week. We're going to talk about the refugee crisis. What has made that occur? Why has it occurred? On a global level. So this information is so important to really understanding current events, that whatever perspective you would have from your own politics or ethics, you'll at least know much more of why things are the way that they are, and you'll have a much more sophisticated understanding than half of the things that I see coming out of the mouths of pundits on news stations. So in any case, that's all I wanted to say. I've recovered pretty nicely from my heat exhaustion in Modesto. I'm back in Santa Cruz now. I'm probably going to be going back to Modesto in the next few days. You all survive that well. Keep those electrolytes in your system, and don't drink too much grown-up soda in the evenings without water. All sorts of things. Just take care of yourself. If you have any questions on any of the topics, or any information, or any help with the work, if you have any problems with some of your grades, you don't know why you had a 0 anywhere, or anything, please contact me now. We're running out of time. Right now, I can help fix almost everything with you if you work with me, but we are running out of time, so keep that in mind. All right, take care, and we'll be in touch.